Hello, Doc.
Hi, Carter. Rison's turned out to be quite a town, ain't it?
Yeah, quite a town.
Yeah, settlers coming in from all over. Cattlemen out of Texas, farmers out of Iowa. That makes it good for you, too, with all the land that you own.
Oh, but I'll buy more. You got any you want to sell me, Doc?
Oh, did you ever see a doctor with any business sense? And another thing, if I did have any, I'd hold on to it myself. And that's a lot more than any man that does business with you can do.
A man has to be sharp in business.
Yeah, but not this sharp.
Boyd.
Yes, Andrew?
I just heard about that St. Louis banker.
Stockton?
Yeah. He just left Denison on a chartered stagecoach. He's bringing about $30,000 in cash to start a business here.
Where'd you hear it?
Mail rider from Bisbee.
You know the stage road between here and Denison?
Sure. Like a book.
There's a chartered stagecoach coming through there about day after tomorrow. It'll carry a banker named Stockton and $30,000 in cash. I want that money.
We'll get it for you, Boyd.
And I don't want Stockton to reach the Arizona Strip.
It's clear enough. Let's go, Wes.
No, Doc, he ain't. But I seen Bob in Denison. He's out riding with the next wagon train. Him and that Mexican-Irishman, Cheeto Rafferty. They ought to be along in a few days now.
I sure will be glad to see Bob. He's been gone now for over a year. Well, I'll be seeing you, boy.
Golden sand, silver moonlight, purple hilltops that look down at me and say, the nature is kind to the Rainbow Valley. Here you will find a rainbow every day.
How you like my song, Roberto?
Oh, I like it fine. But how does she like it?
There's one way to find out. Buenos dias, señorita.
Oh, hello, Chito.
What you do when you get to Rison?
I buy me a little store. I sell the hot tamales. I make plenty pesos.
I love the señorita like you. You should not have to work.
You got some other ideas?
I think so. I'm beginning to get some.
That Irish and you make you pretty fresh. Oh, Senor Wade.
How you doing, Cheeto?
Not so good.
Hey, did you hear that? Come on.
It's a holdup. They must be after the money we're carrying.
Can't you do something, Harry, to stop them?
Go ahead, son. Use that gun you got in Denison. Well, go ahead. Use it.
You hit bad, Ed? Just creased my shoulder. You all in one piece?
Yeah. I got my shotgun rider back there.
Cheeto, go see what happened to him.
See, Roberto, quick. Thank you, young man, for coming to our rescue. My name is Stockton, and this is my daughter Ruth and my son Harry.
Howdy. My name's Bob Wade. Cheeto and I are outriders for the wagon train outfit.
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Yeah, back in Denison. I'm the fellow that told you if you had to travel in this country with a lady to take the wagon train for protection.
Harry, why didn't you tell us that?
Because the stage agent said it was safe.
Well, the stage company tries to always charter its coaches to Easterners.
The fault is partly mine. When Harry urged me to charter the coach, I agreed because I thought it would be more comfortable for Ruth.
My brother did his best.
Well, it wasn't good enough. You see, somehow or other it got around the bars in Denison that your father was carrying $30,000 to invest in the banking business at Ryson. That kind of news travels fast by Cactus Telegraph.
Ed, I'm very sorry. Your shotgun rider, he's dead.
Tex was a good man. I rode with him for 10 years. Well, we'll take care of it for you, Ed. Thanks just the same, Bob. Tex would rather it be me. It's the last thing I can do for him.
Mr. Wade, may we join your wagon train for the rest of the trip?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Miss Stockton. Because if you hadn't...
What?
Oh, we just had to take you. We'll get as far as the Cimarron River tonight. We'll make camp there.
You hit bad, Wes?
Feels like the slug's still in my shoulder.
Do you know who it was?
No.
Cheeto Rafferty and Bob Wade.
Wade, are you sure?
Yeah. And we better hustle back to town and report to Boyd Carter.
Yeah, Boyd will want to know about that pair coming back into the Arizona Strip.
Rolling along through the Rainbow Valley. I counting the stars in Rainbow Valley. Distant guitars that guide the way.
Oh, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, I'm glad to have company. This night guard's a lonely job.
How do you happen to be a guard with a wagon train?
Oh, Cheeto and I need the money. You see, when the government opened Rainbow Valley, we homesteaded 2 sections. The law says we got to start developing within a year. And that takes money.
Oh, why don't you talk to Father? He's a banker. He might lend you the money.
We'd rather not borrow if we can make out any other way.
Oh, then you and Cheeto are partners.
Yeah, we fought together. Been rich, broke, happy, and sad together.
Cheeto's sad. I can hardly believe that. Where's your girl?
Oh, I haven't found one I want to throw a rope on yet.
Oh, I see.
Well, you know about me. What about you?
I wish we'd never left St. Louis.
Why did you?
Well, my brother got running around with a pretty fast crowd back home.
Uh-huh.
Father and I thought a change might do him some good. So far, the result isn't exactly what we hoped for.
Maybe things will work out. This is a new country, and it's a great country. Plenty of work to be done here, though.
That's just it. Harry and work don't seem to hit it off together. Well, I'll be glad when Father's business is established and I can go back to St. Louis and civilization. I've already seen quite enough of your Wild West.
You haven't seen anything yet. Wait till tomorrow when you get to Ryson and the Strip.
Carter.
Yes, Hatfield?
Meeker's here.
What of it?
He's got a gun.
Stick around in case he makes trouble.
I know what to do.
Hello, Ira. Looking for me?
Yes. What do you mean, pulling my stakes and scattering my markers?
Me?
Yes, your men. Same thing. Everybody knows when anything rotten happens around here, you're behind it.
You haven't made the improvements required by homestead law. That puts your property in the public domain.
I've slaved and sweated to clear that quarter section. It's all I've got. It's mine.
If you think so, we'll settle it in court.
What court? You know I can't fight you. I ain't got a red cent. You're the only law in this town.
Get out of here and don't bother me.
You're a thief. You jumped my claim.
Take your filthy hands off of me.
It was a close call for you, Carter. You'd have sure guns you've had have been handy and watching. And as good as you were to them, too.
I wouldn't have believed the little rooster had that much grip in his craw. What about him, Doc?
He's dead.
Too bad. You can all see it was either him or me. The marshal had to shoot to save my life.
Take him over to my place, boys. What about Meeker's wife and kids?
You know me, Doc. Always ready to contribute to a worthy cause. Marshal, pass the hat. I'll start it rolling with $50.
All right, dig deep.
You're getting out of it cheap. That leaves you $4,950 ahead on the deal.
Why don't you shut your mouth?
You won't shoot me. Because, you see, you need me here in case somebody plugs you.
That's true. Have a drink and cool off.
No thanks.
What are you kicking about, Doc? You get the embalming job, don't you?
When you get yours, Hatfield, I'll be very happy to do the embalming job free.
Don't try to match cracks with the Doc, Hatfield. You're outclassed.
Where that old sawbones.
Hold your horses. I'll tell you when.
Mr. Carter, Nat Saunders is back. I let him in backstage. He's in your office.
You're a smart girl, Millie.
Thanks.
Well,
We didn't get away with it, Boyd.
you let that stage get through with that banker and 30,000.
We had a little hard luck.
You had a little hard luck. I told you I wanted him stopped from getting into town.
What are you getting all steamed up about? How can he stop our plans when we hold all the options on the land around here?
Yeah, but if the people find out there's a railroad coming through here, and they can borrow money from that fellow Stockton, we lose the options and a chance to control the entire strip.
Say, where's Wes?
He got hit.
Dead?
No, but shot up pretty bad. I dropped him off over Doc Quinn's.
You shouldn't have done that. Wes being shot up will start the old buzzard guessing.
Neither one of you bothered to ask who plugged Wes, or maybe you ain't interested. It was Bob Wade.
Wait,
Recognize you?
I don't know.
where is he now?
He and Cheeto Rafferty are headed for town with a wagon train.
He's coming back to improve his land. I have to have that land.
Look, boss, if Wade doesn't know about the railroad, maybe you can trade him out of it.
If you hadn't fallen down on that stagecoach job, I could have used that $30,000 to buy it. Get upstairs and keep out of sight till I find out if Wade suspects anything.
What are you going to do about Stockton?
Oh, I'll keep an eye on him till I figure out something.
Well, the time has come
The time for what?
to kiss me goodbye.
Why? You are going somewhere?
Oh, Roberto and me, we sleep in the cabin at Rancho tonight.
Adios. No.
You have no heart. Maybe I come back tomorrow, huh? I bring my guitar.
No. From now on, I'm a businesswoman. No longer do you sing me out of my frijoles. And from now on, chili is 25 centavos. The money is 50.
This is going to be bad. Here you are, right side up. I sure appreciate what you've done for us, my boy. But I wish you'd let me show it in a more material way.
Oh, no thanks.
But Ruth says you need money.
Oh, I didn't say that.
And I didn't say that you did. But don't you?
Cheeto and I'll make out all right.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Doc.
I was never so happy to see anyone.
Hello, Wade. This is quite a reunion. Have a good trip?
Yes?
Anything interesting happen?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Nice work, too. How long do you figure to stay in this trip?
From now on.
Is that so? About those claims of yours in Rainbow Valley. They're not in the best section, and a lot of the land isn't even usable. How much will you take for an option on them?
No deal. Our claims happen to adjoin that government land that hasn't opened up yet. We've got a 10-year grazing lease on 30,000 acres.
I don't believe it.
See?
Yes. This should call for a celebration. Stick around town tonight. Maybe we can make it interesting for you.
If he asked me to stick around town, that's exactly where I wouldn't be.
I think you got something there, Doc.
Take a couple of men and head for Rainbow Valley. Pull the Wade and Rafferty claim stakes and scatter their markers.
But that's a federal offense. We're liable to get in a bad jam with that. Why not just wait and gun them?
Oh. No more shooting till this Meeker thing blows over.
Sorry, something's come up. I gotta leave now. Hey, Cheeto.
See?
I got the same hunch as Doc Quinn. That talk about buying our claims is just to keep us here in town. We're heading for the valley right now.
Oh, but I don't get this time to get one little kiss from the Peter.
Mr. Stockton?
Yes?
I'm Boyd Carter. I've heard about you. Welcome to Rising.
Thank you. This is my daughter and my son.
How are you? Oh, may I help you?
Thank you.
Hagan, take care of Mr. Stockton.
Yes, Mr. Carter.
If we do say so ourselves, Mr. Stockton, we can offer you the best accommodations this side of Denver. We have a bathroom on each floor.
Not with running water.
Cold and hot, that is. Sometimes. George, take the bags.
I must apologize for the crude surroundings. We do the best we can with what we can get.
I think they're quite colorful.
Can I buy you a drink?
I don't know. Why not?
What are the business opportunities around here?
Well, to tell you the truth, a little crowded. Oh, will you do me the honor of being my guest at dinner tonight?
We'll be delighted.
Of course.
Well, our east stake was right here.
No, it was over there.
Yeah, we're both wrong. But there's where it was.
Our stake has been pulled.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Some hombre jumped our claim.
Hey, they're still at it.
And not far away.
Let's go.
I fixed that, hombre.
Now, wait a minute, Cheeto. At this range, you'd only scare them. I want to find out who they are. You take the far end of the ridge, and I'll take this one. Whichever way they run, we're bound to get one or two of them.
Cool. See, Roberto, we go.
Well, that's the last one. Let's get out of here.
Bravo, Roberto.
Cheeto.
It was a great fight. I think I just shot good.
Cheeto. Cheeto.
Do it some more.
I am disappointed. I think you are dead.
Do I have to be dead to find out that you love me? Well, maybe I am. It is the angel that kisses me.
Where you go when you are dead, there is no angels.
Nothing wrong with Cheeto. A bowl of your chili won't fix.
Already I find me a little store where I have my chili parlor. Come, I show you.
Wait, I'm still weak. Oh, now I am much stronger. Sit down here, Bub. Let me see. What'd you do? Have a tussle with a wildcat or something?
A little run-in with your city marshal.
Bid Hatfield? Did you shoot him?
No, but I gave him a beating he won't forget in a hurry and let him lay out there.
You didn't go far enough.
Well, I was worried about Cheeto. I couldn't tell how badly he was hurt. You can't order a marshal to arrest himself, can you? I couldn't kill him in cold blood.
He'd have no mercy on you. Let me tell you something. He'll plug you the first chance he gets. This here is Hatfield's license as the most notorious killer in the strip.
Where's your badge?
I lost it.
That's a hot one.
You're not saying I'm lying, are you?
Who beat you up?
Wade.
So you got caught. By this time tomorrow, it'll be all over the strip that you're a claim jumper. You're not tough enough for this job.
This is the first time I ever fell down the job. I'll take care of Wade, all right?
Why don't you get wise to yourself, Marshal?
You're through.
So I'm through, eh, Cotty? Well, I'd expected that from you. I've seen it happen before. Use a man as long as you can to do your dirty work and then give him the boot.
Get out.
Don't hurry me. I'm going. But before I leave town, I'll show you all. I'll take care of Wade.
Yes, my boy. Since you've been gone, we've gotten used to accidents and sudden death. You remember Ira Meeker?
What about Ira?
He's out there on a slab, and bombing needles in him.
What happened?
Lead poisoning.
Who?
Some more of Hatfield's work.
Now I know what you meant when you said I didn't go far enough. I should have finished the job I started out there.
Maybe even that wouldn't have helped. You know, son, to cure a disease, you've got to get to the root. And Carter is the root. He's the one that had Ira shot down. Sort of a difference of opinion over the ethics of claim jumping.
Poor little old man like that. Couldn't help himself.
Oh, Ira, he was man enough to go for his gun when Carter egged him on. Then Hatfield let him have it. Well, I don't know why I should bellyache, though. As long as men are hurt and shot and killed every day, my business is good.
What's that?
Oh, that? I took that out of one of Carter's gunmen this morning. A fellow by the name of Westcott.
Oh, I remember him, the faro dealer.
That's right. What's the matter?
That's a 44-40.
Just a hunk of lead to me, that's all.
That came from my rifle or Cheeto's?
How do you know?
Oh, we had our Winchester's board to take that special ammunition.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. The marshal works for Carter. Westcott works for Carter.
Yeah.
Looks like the decent people in this town are in for a pretty rough time. Think I'll go have a little talk with Boyd Carter.
When?
Right now, as soon as I find Cheeto.
And I'll go with you.
Why not?
Is it any wrong to want to play? You should sing and you should dance as they do in love and France. And remember this when you start to romance. Just say ooh la 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 as we do in gay Paris. free, 'cause it's gay and it's done and it's fun. Ooh la la. It's a naughty, naughty phrase, but it's what we call she-she. Say it once, say it twice, and it's nice. Ooh la la. When you're walking in the dark in the so romantic park, and he steals a kiss or two, just say ooh la 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 la. It's naive and it's blasé. What it means I cannot say, but it's fun and it's done and it's gay. Ooh la la.
Excuse me. By George, that's the best meal I've had since we left St. Louis.
I told you these tales of our wildness were exaggerated. You see, I'm trying to change your opinion of our frontier.
You're a very entertaining host, Mr. Carter. The frontier must have something to offer to keep you here.
Oh, I managed to get along.
Pat, something's coming off. Something's coming in. You better duck, Wes.
Keep your hands above the table.
Who do you think you're talking to?
And stand up.
Miss Stockton, I'm sorry.
So am I. And disappointed.
I'll have you jailed for this, Wade.
Call your marshal. You can't. And I'm here to tell you and everyone in this room why you can't. Everyone here knows you got Hatfield in your pocket. You used him today to try to jump our claims. Here's the proof.
If Hatfield's a claim jumper, then he should be thrown out of office.
He will be.
But I know nothing of Hatfield's action.
You're a liar.
You wouldn't say that to me, Wade, if I had a gun on me.
I hear you never wear a gun when you figure on having someone murdered.
You came in here looking for trouble. You've made a lot of wild charges, but you've proven nothing.
I haven't figured out yet what you're up to, Carter. But it looks like you've been pushing the people of Ricin around pretty much as you like. Well, you won't get away with it with me. I'm not Ira Meeker. And if I catch you or any of your gang on our land, from now on, we shoot on sight. Mr. Stockton, if I were you, I'd get myself out of this thieves' nest. Because there's the man who tried to have you robbed back in the past.
Ah, Senor Saunders. Keep your hand away from the pistola. Otherwise, for you, amigo, tonight is buenas noches.
Go for your gun, Wade.
That's murder.
Hatfield drew first. Dead as a mackerel. And I have to bury him for free.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Stockton.
Not at all. Good luck.
Looks like Stockton's doing all right.
Oh, Harry. Yeah? Stay here and take care of the office for me, will you? I have some important calls to make. All right?
Father, you wouldn't be going as far as the Wade place.
Why, yes. The fact is, I've got a proposition to offer Bob.
Mind if I go along?
You're kind of interested in that young man, aren't you?
Follow that buggy. From now on, your job is to stay undercover. We'll check on every ranch where Stockton does business.
Why waste all that time? He's cutting in on our game. Let's get rid of him.
Time enough for us to go to work when he's invested all his money.
flapjacks and beans again.
You do not like my cooking, amigo?
Oh, it's good, Cheeto. But flapjacks and pinto beans all the time. Hey, what's for dinner tonight?
Tonight is different. We got the beans and the flapjack.
Look, can't you think of anything else?
Oh, see, I can think of the chili and tamales, but Pepita, she's so far away in town. You don't got the time to help me to wash the dishes, no?
Look, when it's my trick to cook, do I ask you to help me with the dishes?
What, Cookie? Put the salt instead of the baked powder in the biscuits. What we need around these ranchos is more women.
Well, one'd help. Hey, why don't you get married?
Why don't you? Hey, Luke!
Hi.
Hello. We had quite a time locating you.
Well, it's not much yet, but it soon will be. Well, what brings you way out here?
Business. I'm picking up some of these 10% loans that Carter has here in the valley, refinancing them at 6 to the ranchers.
Carter's not going to like competition.
I do. That's what makes a new country boom. What do you boys know about shorthorn cattle?
Why, we worked on the first herd of black Angus ever brought into Texas.
Oh, the shorthorn's muy bueno.
What about Herefords?
Well, what do you ask?
Well, it seems that they're the coming thing in the eastern markets. You see, all the big packing companies are demanding heavier beef. Now, I know where a small herd of Herefords can be picked up very cheap.
Where?
Willow Creek. The owner just unloaded them a couple of weeks ago, and now for some reason he has to go east, and he's got to turn them into cash.
We wouldn't have enough money.
Well, I took an option on them. I thought maybe if you were interested that I might help you swing the deal.
If we're interested.
We are so interested in herd.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I better look around before I decide.
Oh, Senor Stockton, let me show you around from the back.
Ever since that night at Carter's, I've been wanting a chance to talk to you alone.
About what?
Oh, the way things happen. I know it must look pretty bad to you. I don't like trouble. I just want to live like other people.
I've been talking with Doc Quinn. He seems to think the sun rises and sets on your shoulder.
That's just because he brought me into this world. He talks up anyone he takes a liking to. Say, what's your brother doing? How's his behavior?
There's a girl at Carter's. Harry's infatuated with her, and she's making a fool of him.
Oh, Millie will drop him like a hot potato when his dinero runs out.
Dinero?
Yeah, his money.
It won't run out. Harry gets an allowance each month from Mother's estate. And he's gambling away every penny of it.
Well, I'm satisfied with what I've seen, Bob. I'll loan you what you need. When can you come to town?
Oh, right now.
Or even sooner.
We'll be with you in a jiffy.
Yeah.
Well, that trail's Stockton, like you said. He stopped at Webster's place and then went on to Allen's ranch.
Webster was here a little while ago. He paid me off.
Yeah, I know. It was Stockton's money. After he left Allen's, he went on to Wade's ranch.
What happened there?
I don't know. I couldn't get close enough to find out. But I do know there's something up because they're all headed for town together.
That's funny. I told Harry not to leave here until we returned.
Well, you don't have to spread it all on one whirl, you know.
I've got to get back what I lost last night.
Play something on 13 for me.
All down.
All right.
Number 13 wins out in black.
See? If you'd played 13 like I did, think what you'd have won.
Your sister's looking for you. Oh, I didn't expect her back so soon. I better go.
She sure got the Indian sign on you.
She won't come between us, Millie. See you later.
Maybe. Here, cash these.
Millie, I want you to find out what Wade and Rafferty are doing in Stockton's office.
Sure, Mr. Carter. Anything for you. I'll find out from Harry.
Hey.
Hello. I got to say adios to my girl.
I know how long it takes you to say goodbye. Last time it took 2 days.
But this time is different.
Yeah, this time it'll take 2 weeks. Hiya, Doc.
Well, howdy, stranger.
How's Trick?
Well, sir, I'm just as fit as a fiddle. But you know, in a town without law, a doctor's as busy as a bird dog. Yes, sir, I bring 'em in the world and I bury 'em. Sort of get 'em coming and going, see?
Yeah, but it ain't funny, Doc.
Who said it was?
Why don't you send for a federal judge?
Don't you think we've tried? But you see, Carter controls all the votes, and that's what counts, so it seems. Of course, Stockton, he's tried to do something about it, but I don't know. Well, I can't stay here and chew the fat with you all day. I got a mighty interesting operation. A man who had 2 hearts.
2 hearts?
Yeah, both aces. Had 'em in a poker game. Come on, Earl, let's go. Hello, boy.
Now, pretty soon, maybe we can get married.
On what? Maybe you get rich or something, huh?
Oh, Roberto and me, we go now to buy the cows. By and by the cows, they have the little cows. The little cows, they grow up and then they
How long does this go on?
Oh, until we have thousands of them.
If I have to wait for your cows, which you've not yet got to make up their minds, I'll be an old woman with wrinkles.
If you two keep me waiting much longer, the cows will have wrinkles.
Adios, querida. Huh?
Well?
Harry says they borrowed money to buy cattle.
How much?
I don't know, but they're going to Willow Creek.
The trip will take them a couple of weeks.
Come on. With Wade out of the way, we're going to take care of Mr. Stockton. I want you to pay a visit to every rancher he's had dealings with. We're going to make every one of his loans a bad investment. That'll drive him out of the strip for good.
You think this is the time for it?
This has got to be the time. I've received definite word the railroad will lay its rails right through this valley. That'll make this the biggest cattle shipping center in the territory.
How far do we go?
You stop at nothing.
All those months. All that work.
See, and all those pesos we put in, too.
Plumb wiped out.
We never prove on our rancho now. Senor Stockton will have to take it over.
Well, there won't be any more use to him than it is to us.
Even that Carter, he will not take it now.
Well, I wouldn't bet anything on that, Cheeto.
You got it too, eh, Bob?
Yeah. I guess you made a bad bet on us, Mr. Stockton.
Don't worry about me. If I can't take a loss once in a while, I'm in the wrong business. But this problem is much bigger than money.
You know who's behind this, don't you, Wade?
Yeah, Carter.
Yeah, Carter. Everybody knows it's Carter. And if you lead me and the boys will follow, we'll string him up. Come on, boys, let's go.
Wait, Bob. This is the wrong way to handle this thing.
There comes a time, Mr. Stockton, when there's nothing left for people to do but to take justice in their own hands.
That's lynch law.
Are you sick enough for that sidewinder?
I'm in the same boat with the rest of you. In fact, I have more at stake than any of you. But this would be mob action without authority.
And that's the kind of a fight that Carter is prepared for.
Can't you men see? That's Carter's game. To egg you on into starting this fight and then plead self-defense. The other fella drew first.
Yeah, but that's the way he got Meeker and all the others.
We ain't gonna be talked out of this.
Did you see Carter in these raids?
Well, no, but I know that...
Can any one of you actually identify anyone?
They torched my place just before sunrise. He shot my son.
Who did it, Morley? Who shot your son?
The leader. I seen him. I ripped the mask off in his face.
Who was it?
Saunders.
That's enough for us, boys.
Wait. If you kill Saunders, you'll have no witness against Carter. Your only chance is to make Saunders talk.
How?
Arrest him.
Well, what good will that do? There isn't a law in the strip to hold over Saunders.
There's a federal judge in Tucson.
As if Carter would let a federal judge come here.
You get the law to Ricin, and I'll have Saunders in jail by the time he gets here.
That's a deal.
Father.
Don't worry, Ruthie. Dr. Quinn will get you back to town. You look after Harry.
Well, son, that leaves it in your lap.
We'll back you up, Wade.
No, Cheeto and I'll have to handle this our own way. We're going to arrest him, and legally. Come on, Cheeto.
I'd like to see that.
My trigger finger, she is itching.
Keep it crossed. Remember, we got to have Saunders alive.
Hello, Wade. Hear you had a little trouble out your way.
Yes.
Maybe you changed your mind about selling out.
Where's Saunders?
Why?
I want him.
You want him.
For destruction of property and suspicion of murder.
You have no authority for making an arrest.
You better read up on your law, Carter. In the absence of an authorized officer, any citizen may arrest a criminal and transport him to the nearest court for trial. Where is he?
If we knew, do you think we'd tell you?
Am I going to have to kick down every door in this place to find him?
I'll hold you responsible for any damage done to my property.
Someone's going to have to pay for the damage done to mine. And I'm going to start with Saunders.
No, senor, I would not do that.
Saunders wouldn't happen to be backstage in your dressing room, would he?
And what if he is?
I think I'll have a look. Come on out.
Get rid of him, Wade. Come on, Melly, we're getting out of here. Now get this straight, Wade. I'm keeping this chump till Millie and I are safe across the Mexican border. Understand?
Come on, Cheeto.
Don't feel so badly, Bob.
I know, it wasn't your fault, son.
No, but I shouldn't have let him pull that trick on me.
Come quick, Roberto, look!
Don't shoot, Cheeto.
I could knock Westcott off that box like a pigeon.
Then they'll kill Harry.
How do you know they will not kill him anyhow?
Cheeto.
Ah, get out of here! Where is he? No, he was here just a minute ago.
Could he have run out on us?
Oh, no. Not Bob Wade. I wouldn't believe anything like that of him.
See, me too, I would not believe it.
And you've been making a fool of me all the time.
Yeah. Millie and I are married.
And in here, there's enough of that money you lost so that we can live in style a long time.
If I ever get out of this...
What makes you think you're gonna get out?
You said you'd let me go when we got to the Mexican border.
But we're not going to Mexico.
I just told Bob Wade that to throw him off the trail.
We're headed for California.
You think we're gonna let you get out of this alive so you can tell where we've gone?
I'll talk. Didn't hurt nobody. Carter's behind everything. He wants the whole valley because the railroad's going through. He wants to put old man Stockton out of business. He wants to clean him out.
Harry, get up in the box. Put that gun in Westcott's rib. Make him drive us back to town.
Why don't I just shoot him and drive myself?
Do as I tell you. Hurry up.
Okay, leave it to me. Cheeto, will you take my rig to the liver stable and have him rub down my horse and blanket him? See? Is anything the matter? Everything. Everything? You'll find out. Oh, hello, Doctor.
How are you, Mr. Stockton?
Judge Culver or Dr. Quinn?
How do you do?
How are you?
Mr. Stockton's been explaining this disgraceful situation. I'm going over to the courthouse now and take affidavits from all the men who have suffered from Carter's actions.
Well, I'm afraid you came to Ricin just for the ride, Judge. You see, the bird that we hope to make sing has flown the coop.
Where's Bob?
That's what we'd like to know. Come along, Judge. I'll show you where the courthouse is. It's right over here.
Stockton, I want to talk to you.
Well?
Why don't you and I make a deal?
A deal with you?
I'll take over all your investments, if the price is right.
They're not for sale.
I'll even give you a profit.
I'm not interested. I only interfered because I'm determined to see that those ranchers out there get a run for their money. I'm going to bring law and order to this town.
You've started something you'll never finish.
I just came back from Tucson. I brought Federal Judge Culver. He's on his way to the courthouse now to take affidavits from all those men that you tried to burn out.
Father, look.
Everything's fine.
Uncle Roberto.
You two smash this door in. Well, are you still going back east?
Yes, my mind's made up.
When?
In about 10 years. On our wedding anniversary.
You see what I mean? The women drive him crazy, too. I kind of think it's nice to be crazy.